mischievous white kitten and his father were traveling in an airplane. They were on an adventure to explore new lands. Suddenly, the airplane began to shake violently and the engines roared louder than ever before. Father Cat quickly realized they were in trouble. "Kitten, take this parachute and jump," Father Cat shouted, securing the parachute onto Kitten. With a heavy heart, Kitten obeyed and leaped out of the airplane, watching as it spiraled down into the ocean below. Kitten landed on an island. He woke up to the sound of waves crashing against the shore and the realization that his father was gone. Tears streamed down his face as he cried out for father. Hungry and alone, Kitten wandered the island until he found a stream teeming with fish. He managed to catch one and ate it, feeling a bit stronger. Just then, a large wolf emerged from the forest, limping and growling in pain. Kitten was terrified, but he noticed a thorn stuck in the wolf's paw. Gathering his courage, Kitten approached the wolf and gently pulled out the thorn. The wolf sighed in relief and looked at Kitten with gratitude. "Thank you, little one. You have saved me, and now I will be your friend." With Wolf by his side, Kitten felt a bit braver. As they walked along the beach, they came across the wreckage of the airplane. Kitten's heart sank when he saw his father's lifeless body among the debris. With Wolf's help, Kitten carefully pulled father's body from the wreckage and carried him to a peaceful spot under a large tree. They dug a grave and laid Father Cat to rest. Kitten cried for a long time, his small body shaking with grief. Wolf stayed by his side, offering comfort and support. The white cat was a star, singing her heart out for her beloved kitten. But tragedy struck when her kitten was kidnapped. Soon after, she received a call with a photo of her son and a ransom demand. Desperate, the white cat rushed to gather her jewelry. In the past, the kitten's father had abandoned them when she was pregnant, leaving her to fend for herself. Determined never to end up on the streets again, she worked tirelessly at a jazz club, singing every night. She ran to the pawn shop, exchanging her precious jewelry for money. Meanwhile, the kitten was taken to a warehouse where a white cat awaited. "I am your father," he said. "Don't cry. I just need the money, then you are free." The kitten drew a picture of his mom and dad together. At that moment, the white cat barged in, throwing the money at him. "Take this money and leave us alone," she demanded. "I'm sorry. Here is the kitten. Please forgive me," he pleaded. "I don't need the money, I need a family," he cried, but she remained cold. The police arrived, finding him. He is holding a photo. The kitten is playing around, chasing a ball on the counter. Suddenly, he accidentally knocks over a glass, which shatters on the floor. His mother rushed in from the other room. Her eyes widened as she saw the broken glass on the floor. "Kitten," she scolded, her voice sharp with worry and anger. "This is the third time this week you've broken something. You need to be more careful." The kitten's eyes filled with tears. He didn't mean to cause any trouble, he was just playing. Feeling ashamed and sad, he ran out of the house. Outside, he sat on the doorstep, his heart heavy. I didn't mean to break the glass, he whispered to himself. How can I make Mom happy again? Suddenly, an idea popped into his mind. His mother loved flowers, especially bright, colorful ones. If he could get her a beautiful bouquet, maybe she would forgive him. Determined, the kitten trotted down the street until he reached the local flower shop. Inside, the shop was filled with the sweet scent of roses, lilies, and daisies. The flower shop owner, a kind old cat, looked up as the kitten entered. Hello there, little one, the owner greeted warmly. What brings you here today? The kitten looked up, his eyes wide with hope. Sir, can I work for you today? I want to earn a bouquet of flowers for my mom. The flower shop owner smiled at the kitten's earnest request. Of course, you can help me sell flowers for the day. If you work hard, I'll make sure you get the finest bouquet for your mother. All day long, the kitten worked diligently. He greeted customers, arranged flowers, and even made a few deliveries. As evening approached, the flower shop owner called the kitten over. You did a wonderful job today, little one, he said, handing him a small envelope. Here is your pay for the day. The kitten shook his head. I don't want any money, he said shyly. I just want a bouquet of flowers for my mom. The flower shop owner's heart melted at the kitten's sincerity. Then a bouquet you shall have, he said. He carefully picked out the freshest, most beautiful flowers and arranged them into a stunning bouquet. Here you go. For your mother. With the bouquet, the kitten hurried back home. As he approached the house, his mother saw him coming and hurried to the door. Kitten, where have you been? She asked. The kitten held out the bouquet, his eyes shining with love and apology. I'm sorry for breaking the glass, Mom. I got these for you. Mother Cat's eyes softened, and a smile spread across her face. She took the bouquet. Oh, kitten, she said softly, these are beautiful. Thank you. I can see you worked very hard for these. I'm not angry anymore, she hugged the kitten, holding him close. He had made things right, and his mother was happy again. A famous white cat singer named Luna. She was adored by all for her melodious voice and charming personality. Luna's best friend, another white cat named Snowy, always accompanied her to every concert. One evening, during a grand concert, a gray cat from the audience stood up and shouted, Luna, I love you. He then offered her a ring, asking her to be his girlfriend. Luna was taken aback, and before she could respond, Snowy quickly whisked her away from the hall. A month later, Luna had another concert. As she performed, Snowy spotted the gray cat in the audience. Recognizing him immediately, Snowy discreetly called the police. The gray cat, noticing Snowy's actions, decided to take revenge. He pulled out a gun and aimed at Luna. Just as he fired, Snowy jumped in front of Luna, taking the bullet herself. The police arrived swiftly and arrested the gray cat. Snowy was rushed to the hospital and, thankfully, survived the injury. Luna was deeply grateful to her brave friend, and their bond grew even stronger. The adorable kitten loved to play with her toy car. Her mom told her it was time to visit Grandma's house. Excited kitten hopped into the car with her mom. As they drove, the kitten felt thirsty and asked her mom for some water. Mom spotted a small shop near a railway track and decided to stop. She told Kitten to stay put while she quickly bought a water bottle. Curious and adventurous, Kitten climbed into the driver's seat and accidentally started the car. To her horror, the car began to move towards the railway track just as a train was approaching. Despite the loud horn and screeching brakes, the car collided with the train. People nearby rushed to the scene and quickly called for help. The kitten was taken to the hospital, but despite the doctor's best efforts, she didn't survive the accident. Mom was heartbroken. She remembered kitten's playful spirit and the love she shared with her mom.